Hello, dear viewers, and welcome to Star Scandal Spotlight. Today, we invite you to dive into a story that's not just surprising. It's absolutely explosive. After years of whispers, denials, and fan speculation, the truth has finally come to light. Park Seo Joon and Park Min-seung's long-hidden romance is no longer a secret, and it's shaking the entire Korean entertainment world to its core. What really happened behind the scenes of this star-studded love story? Stay tuned, because we're about to uncover the shocking details. Right now, for years, they stood side by side on the red carpet, exchanging glances so subtle they were nearly invisible, and yet, somehow, they always lingered just long enough to spark rumors. But nothing could prepare fans, the media, or even industry insiders for what has now erupted into one of the most shocking celebrity revelations in recent memory. Park Seo Joon and Park Min-seung have been secretly dating for 6 years. The Korean entertainment world isn't just surprised. It's in total meltdown. It all began in 2018, when Park Seo Joon and Park Min-seung starred in the smash hit drama What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. On screen, their chemistry was undeniable, electric even, but the two actors vehemently denied any romantic involvement off camera. "We're just good colleagues," they said in rehearsed interviews, always with polite smiles and carefully measured tones. But behind the rehearsed responses was a secret too powerful to stay buried, according to a source close to the couple. Sparks didn't stop when the director yelled cut. In fact, that's when they really began. Light filming sessions turned into quiet dinners, script rehearsals evolved into deep, personal conversations. And soon, the two were no longer just portraying love. They were living it. It wasn't supposed to last, the insider confessed. They thought it would fade after the drama ended, but something about it felt real, and real it was. So real that they managed to keep it hidden from the public eye for over 6 years. Breaking point. So what caused the secret to finally unravel? It started with a seemingly innocent post. A fan spotted 2 matching bracelets, one on Park Seo Joon's wrist during a live stream, and one on the Park Min-seung's in a candid airport photo taken weeks prior. Social media exploded. Coincidence? Some thought so, but then came the matching phone cases. Then, suspiciously timed vacations to Europe. Then, hotel staff member leaked a reservation under both names at a private resort in Switzerland. Panic. Denials. And then, silence. But the silence didn't last long. Last Friday, a paparazzi photo shattered everything. Park Seo Joon and Park Min-seung, walking hand in hand at 2 a.m. in Won. Faces uncovered, their guards seemingly dropped. No stylists, managers, no disguises, just 2 people who, for once, stopped hiding. Within hours, the entertainment industry was ablaze. The media response was instantaneous and vicious. News agencies flooded social platforms with clickbait headlines, while fans worldwide split into 2 factions, those who felt betrayed by the years of denial, and those who cheered, finally seeing their favorite on-screen couple become a real-life love story. But not everyone was thrilled. Brand partnerships hung in the balance. One luxury fashion label reportedly called an emergency meeting over concerns that the scandal might affect their clean image collaboration with Park Seo Joon. Meanwhile, Park Min-seung's agency scrambled to draft a statement, ultimately confirming the relationship, but not without subtle undertones of concern over her privacy and safety. Came the talk shows. Panelists debated the ethics of hidden celebrity romances. Former managers came forward with stories, and a former co-star of Park Min-seung dropped a cryptic comment during a live interview. "Some people are better at hiding than acting, a dangerous kind of love. Why hide a relationship for so long?" Entertainment industry, where public image often outweighs personal happiness, couples are torn apart by scandals. Careers are destroyed over a single photo. For Park Seo Joon and Park Min-seung, secrecy wasn't just a choice, it was survival. Yet, the weight of the lie took its toll. Behind the scenes, friends say the couple often felt isolated. One insider claimed Park Min-seung once cried after being asked if she was dating anyone on a variety show. She'd have to lie through her teeth. They wanted to protect what they had, the source said. But in doing so, they were also living a double life. Now that the truth is out, the future remains uncertain. They embrace their relationship publicly, or retreat once more behind the curtain? Will brands pull away, or rally behind their authenticity? Will the fans forgive, or turn their backs? What's certain is this: Park Seo Joon and Park Min-young's secret love has rewritten the rulebook for celebrity romance in Korea. They were never just co-stars, never just friends. A storm waiting to break. And now that it has, nothing will ever be the same. The first wave hit like a hurricane. Within just 24 hours of the now infamous one photo going viral, Park Seo Joon and Park Min-young's names topped every trending chart in South Korea, and far beyond. The revelation of their 6-year-long secret relationship didn't just make headlines. It rattled the core of Korea's celebrity culture, sparking debates on everything from agency control to the price of love in the spotlight. But just when the noise seemed ready to die down, something else happened. Something no one could have predicted. Park Min-young spoke on a quiet Monday night. Viewers tuned into what they thought was a typical entertainment talk show, but halfway through the broadcast, the camera cut to a dimly lit studio, and there she was, Park Min-young, sitting alone on a minimalist white couch. Her expression unreadable. And then, she began to speak. Voice trembled at first, but steadied as she went on. There were no teleprompters, no rehearsed statements. Just raw emotion. "I never meant to deceive anyone," she said, eyes glistening. "I just wanted something of my own. Something real." She spoke of the loneliness that followed her breakout role, how she met Seo Joon on the set of What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, and how their late-night conversations eventually became something deeper, something they were both afraid to admit to themselves. "We didn't plan to keep it a secret forever," she continued. "But every time we came close to telling the truth, another scandal would break, another rumor would spark, and we got scared. We didn't want our love to become ammunition." As the tears finally rolled down her cheeks, the studio audience fell silent. Not a single breath, not a single whisper. Just hours after the interview aired, Seo Joon took to his personal social media account, something he rarely does, and posted a handwritten letter. "For years, we chose silence. I now realize that silence can be just as loud as lies." Confirmed everything. The 6-year relationship, the secret meetings, the heartbreak of watching Min-young pretend in public that he was just a colleague. "We were afraid the truth would destroy what we had. Now, hiding is no longer an option." He ended the letter with a bold statement. "I love her. And I'm no longer ashamed of that." What followed was an unprecedented wave of emotional whiplash. Some fans were furious, betrayed. They accused the couple of manipulating the public, playing the innocent while living a hidden love story. Comment sections flooded with disappointment. "How can they lie to us for so long? I supported them because I thought they were honest." But just as many fans, if not more, rallied behind them, the hashtag #LetThemLove began trending worldwide. A viral video of Min-young's interview amassed over 10 million views in under 12 hours. Celebrities, influencers, even former co-stars began speaking up in support. "Love is real, why should it be hidden?" Kim Amy, actress, "They gave us so much joy. Can't we just be happy for them?" And Bo Hyun, actor. And in the streets of Seoul, fans left white roses, a symbol of secrecy and loyalty, outside both of their agencies. Behind the curtain, agency tensions. Not everyone, however, is celebrating. Insiders report growing tension between Park Min-young and her agency, which allegedly wanted to keep the relationship buried. A leaked email revealed that her management considered a temporary hiatus to let the controversy cool down, something Min-young reportedly refused outright. She said she'd rather walk away than hide again, one source disclosed. Meanwhile, Park Seo Joon's team is scrambling to protect multiple brand endorsements. A major sportswear company is rumored to have paused upcoming campaigns, while another skincare brand reportedly requested that Seo Joon refrain from making further personal statements. Message is clear: love is beautiful, but in the world of fame, it's also dangerous. As the dust begins to settle, The couple's future remains a mystery. Will they continue publicly as Korea's newest, and most controversial, power couple, or will the pressure force them to disappear from the spotlight once again? One thing is certain. The rules of Korean stardom have changed. Fans are no longer content with polished facades and agency-crafted narratives. They crave honesty, even if it's messy, even if it hurts. And in the midst of all this, Park Seo Joon and Park Min Young stand hand in hand. Bring the storm to